more stuff from the Prepper kitchen here, using a friend's kitchen as a backdrop for a lot of this. One of the things we've been going over is different recipe situations with the storage food. And one of the things, if you don't want to mess around with spices and vanilla extracts, a lot of the extracts involve using alcohol to extract a very fine flavor oil from items which have an oily content or a flavor oily content. And the way this is done with vanilla beans is they get soaked, you slit it, you split the beans, and then some people boil it, I understand, right? Not always. And then, but you can slit them and basically stick them in a bottle of whiskey, and over time, that entire bottle of whiskey or alcohol or other types of, but it has to be real alcohol and a drinkable alcohol, not, let's say, isopropyl, rubbing alcohol or something like that. Then what happens is that entire bottle is full of vanilla extract equivalent, or you can do other types of extract, almond and other types of materials that have a flavorful oil to them, because the alcohol will draw that flavor oil out of the material, and then you would throw away the leftover material. You don't really eat it. And give you an idea of the cost savings, let's say if you used a cheapo $10 bottle of alcohol for that, and we kind of prefer the bourbon and the whiskey for that as opposed to vodka. But let's say use an inexpensive bottle of $10 alcohol for that. The extract, after sitting for a few months, when you look at little things like this in a grocery store, those they start at $5 a bottle for the real stuff, and it can go up to $8 for the gourmet stuff. Well, what you end up with the soaking is the gourmet stuff. And because it's an alcohol preserved item, it will last a very, very long time. So if you are making and then storing it in glass bottles, you've got a really good flavoring agent to use in the kitchen on a regular basis, or as part of your survival food prep when you start getting into extracts and spices to enhance the nature of other stuff that you would be making with this. And that's where we get into some of the really interesting stuff, such as ice cream making with a preserved milk and things like that. But that's how we would get the vanilla extract for it.